you so much for joining us. We have Calais Campbell available for you. That being said, we'll get it started here with Jameson Hensley.
Hey, Calais, obviously a lot of people are talking about vaccinations and as far as the NFL. Is that a conversation that happens among the players, and what are kind of those conversations like if you have them?
Yeah, I mean, this is a big topic, pretty much, I think, in any setting. And when we're out there, it's a lot of football, but naturally, we talk through that a little bit. I think it really comes down to it is just, comfort level of the person. They have to do what's best for them. I personally am vaccinated, but, it's to each their own, and they got, each person has to do their own research and figure out what's best for them in their current situation. But as a team, I think we're working towards something great here. And, I feel like, everybody supports each other.
Pete Gilbert.
Calais, good to see you. Was it, given last year the strong finish to the year, win a playoff game and then come up short, is there a sense of unfinished business coming back and ready for this team, particularly on defense, where you guys, it's largely the same group that there was a year ago?
I think it's, it's only one happy team at the end of the year, and obviously we want to be that happy team at the end of the year. And last year we felt like we had a good chance, but we didn't get it done. I think this mentality this year is just trying to make the best of this one. We know what we have as a team as far as talent and as far as scheme, and we know that we can be very, very good. Quite special, really. And so I think the mentality really is just be the best we can be. It's a new year. 17 games. This year's going to be a little different than years past, and somebody has to set the standard for that. And so we said, why not us?
Ryan Mink.
Hey, Calais, just how do you look back on last season individually for you, and what kind of expectations or goals do you have for this year?
Yeah, I think last year was a very unique year throughout, pretty much anybody's career, really, just with COVID and the way you prepared, and we all had to prepare, and just how the season went with all the restrictions and stuff and protocols just to keep us safe. It really was a unique year as far as football goes. And, I'm really looking forward to getting back to kind of my regular routine and regular just kind of preparation to get ready for the season. And I really feel like this could be a really big year for me and for us as a team.
Jared Bell.
Oh, hey, Calais, how you doing?
Doing very well.
Good. Hey, just to follow up on what you just alluded to about 17 games, and you having, gone through several of these grinding NFL seasons, what do you think the biggest adjustment will be? I mean, some people say just one game, but tell me from your perspective what that expanded schedule means.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to have a lot of unintended consequences from a standpoint of just, I think, usually, you tell yourself you have to win 10 games. 10 games is kind of the floor to get into a position to get to the playoffs. And, I guess this year you got to say at least minimum 11, and even then there's years where people won 10 games that didn't get in, but that was kind of like the number you want to get to. So, I think just the pace you go at, during the season, and just, how every game matters. I feel like it's going to be a lot of changes when it comes to like just having that extra game there. Every game is important always, but hopefully gives us opportunity if we need it to be able to win the extra ball game to get in if we need to. If it's a deciding factor. At the end of the day, the biggest thing is just getting to the dance. We obviously would love to win a division and guarantee our spot there, but just having 17 games with the physicality of the way we play, it's going to be a grind, and we're going to have to, have a lot of mental toughness. But I'm very confident the guys who got in this building, we're very deep in a lot of places, and I think we'll be fine.
Jonas Schaefer.
Hey, Calais, I remember we talked to you before last season, and you said that you were a little worried about COVID because of your asthma, and then when we talked to you during the season, you said that overcoming the virus was brutal for you. So, are you fully past all the lingering symptoms? Did you have any of those? Did you, made your way to the off season and that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes I feel like it kind of comes and goes in a sense. So, I guess I really can't be sure until we get into the thick of things. But I've been really good, for the last, couple months. Haven't had any real issues, but it definitely it lingered for a while. I still don't wish that on anybody. It's just such a tough thing to go through. Just because you don't really feel like yourself, even when you pass the symptoms that, everybody has, getting back into being a professional athlete, there's a certain level of feeling you have, when you're just ready. And, COVID kind of made it a little harder to get to that good feeling. But, I definitely feel a lot better now. I feel like I'm ready to go, go out there and dominate, have some fun. And, I hope I stay that way.
Jerry Coleman.
Hey, Calais. The decision to just go 2 days instead of 3, could you talk what went into that? Were you guys part of the discussion with the coach, or was it players only deciding?
I think it was the coach deciding. I don't think. I wasn't a part of the discussion, so I really don't know for sure. But I think it's just kind of a reward for everybody just going really really hard. And I wasn't here for OTAs. I just got here, but just I kept tabs on, talking to guys, watching some of the tape, and just. This team we got a lot of good ball players. A lot of guys, look really, really good, working really hard. And I think, I think we're in a good place where, 2 good days of mini camp, and then we get ready for training camp, when it gets a lot more serious.
Sean Stepner.
Hey, Calais, just wondering your thoughts on the pass rush coming into this season. Obviously, you guys lose Judon, Yannick, and Jihad Ward, and just wondering your thoughts on assessing the pass rush.
Yeah, I think we have a plethora of talent. Guys that are very, very gifted in a lot of places who are going to have to step up and make big plays for us. I think I think our outside rush, is where we lost the most. And I see some of our young guys who can really move and really just are super, super gifted. And so now it comes down to just getting them prepared, getting them ready. Helping them develop as quickly as possible because we're going to have to depend on them. This is one of those, this is one of those teams we're going to have to depend on some young guys to step up and make some plays for us. But I think we got a really good a group of young core that are going to be able to develop and become really good football players in this league.
Take a couple more here for Calais. Jeff Cerebe.
Calais, when you get later in your career, how do you approach kind of even contemplating about retirement? Is it something you push off to the end of the season? Is it something you make a decision on ahead of time? How do you approach that?
Yeah, that's something that I'm still figuring out, I guess. I kind of take it 1 year at a time. And I know that I got this year in me for sure. I don't know. I'm gonna get everything I have this year, and then we'll reevaluate once the season ends. But it's definitely something you think about. Win. And I used to always say when I was younger I wanted to play 15. I didn't realize how hard 15 was gonna be. I think I was a little young, but this is 14 for me. And I know I got this in me for sure, but I still would like to play 15, so hopefully I got another one. So we'll see.
We'll close it out here with Kurt McEwen.
Hey, Calais. I'm wondering your thoughts on Matabike. He came on strong, I thought, towards the end of last season. And what kind of bounce can we expect to see out of him in year 2?
Yeah, I think you should see a big jump. He really he's so much potential, and he's really he's strong. He's quick twitchy, can get out of the stance very very explosively, and then he's learning how to play with good technique consistently. I think he's going to have a big year for us. I think he's a guy that we can really depend on, and he's gonna make all of our jobs a lot easier. What he can do inside. And he's developing as a pass rusher, too. So I think he's going to put a lot more pressure on quarterbacks. I think he's going to be a really good player in this league.
Calais, we appreciate you joining us today. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys.